Matthew chapter 5 verses 1 and 2 write, "When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. And he began to teach them, saying," The Sermon on the Mount. Matthew chapters 5 to 7 are known as the Sermon on the Mount, which contains the beautiful and profound words and teachings of Jesus. There are two important sentences noted in the Gospel of Matthew before Jesus begins his sermon, which are: the first important sentence, after he sat down. So what is the significance of the phrase, after he sat down? Well, when a rabbi or Jewish teacher begins an official and important teaching, he will sit in the place provided, not standing or walking. So when Jesus went up on the mountain in front of many people and he sat down, Jesus was indicating to everyone that he was about to begin an official and very important teaching for their lives. A teaching that must be truly listened to, paid attention to, and lived out in their daily lives. That is why Jesus sat down. The second important sentence, Jesus began to speak and teach. In Greek, the phrase began to speak has significant meaning as follows. The words that Jesus was about to speak are the authoritative and serious words of God. That is why they must be listened to and attended to with reverence. The words that Jesus was about to speak are the entirety of his heart and mind, which he would openly convey to those who are willing to listen and pay attention to him. Dengan dua kalimat penting tersebut di atas, Matius hendak menyampaikan bahwa khotbah di bukit bukanlah pengajaran biasa, tetapi pengajaran yang lebih dari biasa. Khotbah di bukit adalah pokok-pokok pikiran dan isi hati Yesus yang sangat indah dan mulia. Itu sebabnya harus benar-benar diperhatikan dengan serius dan dijadikan panduan hidup sehari-hari. Saking indah dan mempesonanya khotbah di bukit, Mahatma Gandhi bahkan selalu membawa di saku bajunya dan menjadikan inspirasi untuk merumuskan ajarannya mengenai satyagraha dan ahimsa. Ajaran tentang kebenaran, kasih, dan kejujuran. Hidup bersih tanpa kecurangan, kepalsuan, dan kejahatan. Sayang sekali, ketika melihat kehidupan orang Kristen, Gandhi justru berkata, terdapat ribuan pria dan wanita hari ini yang sekalipun tidak pernah mendengar tentang Alkitab atau Yesus, namun memiliki iman dan lebih takut pada Tuhan ketimbang orang-orang Kristen yang mengenal Alkitab dan khotbah di bukit. Mengapa? Karena orang-orang Kristen yang memiliki khotbah di bukit dari Tuhan Yesus justru tidak melakukan ajaran khotbah di bukit tersebut dalam hidup sehari-harinya. Waduh, jangan-jangan yang dikritik Gandhi juga termasuk kita. Padahal khotbah di bukit itu ajaran Yesus yang resmi dan sangat penting. Padahal khotbah di bukit itu isi hati Yesus untuk menuntun hidup kita sehari-hari agar terus berkenan pada Allah. Tapi, apakah kita secara serius memperhatikan dan menghidupinya dalam keseharian? Selamat pagi dan selamat makna hidup hari ini bersama dengan tuntunan dan hikmatnya. Tuhan Yesus memberkati kita semua.